Once hailed as a great leader, Joseph Stalin's dictatorship was one of the most brutal and oppressive regimes in history. Despite his accomplishments, which included industrializing the Soviet Union and leading the country to victory against Nazi Germany in World War II, his legacy is tarnished by the atrocities he committed during his reign. One of the most well-known and horrifying events during Stalin's rule were the purges. From 1936 to 1938, Stalin launched a campaign of terror against his own people, resulting in the execution of an estimated 700,000 individuals and the imprisonment of millions more. These purges were carried out on the flimsiest of charges, as Stalin sought to eliminate anyone who he perceived as a threat to his power. Another hallmark of Stalin's regime were the gulags. These were forced labor camps where millions of people were sent, often for no reason at all. Conditions were horrific, with prisoners subjected to hard labor, malnutrition, and harsh weather conditions. Many died in these camps, and those who survived were often scarred for life. Perhaps the most devastating of Stalin's actions was the Holodomor, a man-made famine that occurred in Ukraine in 1932 to 33. It is estimated that between 2.4 and 7.5 million people died during this famine, which was brought about by Stalin's policy of collectivization. Farmers were forced to give up their land and livestock, and food was confiscated by the state, leaving the people of Ukraine to starve. Despite these atrocities, some still try to defend Stalin's legacy. They point to his accomplishments, such as his role in industrializing the Soviet Union and leading the country to victory against Nazi Germany in World War II. However, it is important to remember that these achievements came at a great cost and were often achieved through brutal means. In conclusion, Joseph Stalin's dictatorship was marked by violence, oppression, and cruelty. The purges, gulags, and Holodomor are just a few of the atrocities committed during his reign. While it is important to acknowledge his accomplishments, we must also remember the human toll of his actions. Stalin's legacy is a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked power, and a reminder that even the greatest achievements can be overshadowed by the darkest deeds.